Hello, niggas. It's Bennie Harlem in here. It's your story time. I'm here to talk to y'all a little bit about Rocky. Y'all seen that movie? All 6 or 10 of them motherfuckers. You know some good ass movies. They be having them little emotional theme songs and shit, just be-dee-ba-dee, be-dee-ba-dee, them little montages they be getting you going, you feeling like you a whole fighter and shit. You be like, dee-dee-ba-dee, because they had me like that too, y'all. I was sitting up and I was watching Rocky, and the motherfucker tried to do one of them little one-handed pushes. I tried that shit, fell right up on my face. And it wasn't just my fault, because the man was, listen, let me tell you something, because he was up in there making noises like it wasn't that hard. You can't make a noise like, huh, if it ain't that hard. You gotta go, rah, something, you gotta growl or some shit. This man went, huh, watch this. You seen that shit? How the fuck I'm finna do that? I thought it was gonna be so easy because they had the song "Feeling Strong Now," and you be feeling like your head be bopping. They be getting that nigga with the guitar in the background, just diddly diddly diddly. You be like, oh, I can do that shit. Fuck all that. They be having because the fights be dramatic and everything too. Oh, watch this, because Rocky. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. Because Rocky was in a fight. I seen Floyd Mayweather fight all the whole time, and that nigga looked like after a 12-round fight, that nigga go out for a steak dinner after that shit at Arby's or Target or Outback or wherever the fuck you serve steak at. I seen these two niggas in the first round. It was fucked up. Watch this nigga Rocky. He scooped a nigga. Then you had that black ass nigga. Somebody come look at this nigga. That nigga Apollo Creed's coach and shit. That nigga right there be spitting so goddamn much, and he ain't even fighting no goddamn body in the ring. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with that nigga, but he need to get that shit together. Watch this nigga.
Waking you up and say now stick and move.
Hey, you seen that nigga? Old dusty ass nigga. Old roller fat in the back head ass nigga. Look at that nigga. You know that nigga got a roll of fat in the back of his neck and shit. All fat and funky and old and dusty and shit. That nigga look like his name should be Otis or some shit. Cletus or some shit. Look at this nigga again. You seen this nigga? This old dusty ass, old ass, retired looking ass nigga. That nigga look like Carl Winslow in this motherfucker. That nigga look like he could ball the shit out of a hot dog. Nigga, I did talk about if you leave a hot dog on 225 and come back about 20 more minutes, you gonna have you a good ass dog. Old ass nigga. You know that nigga about the big with them goddamn old ass, rusty ass pickup trucks and shit. Niggas got them, because back in the day, I don't even give a fuck what you talk about. Them niggas on Rocket, they had some good ass coaches. That nigga Mickey was aggressive than a motherfucker. Nigga always yelling and growling and shit. Every time that nigga talk, I was like, where the fuck is his Ricola? That nigga's 126 years old. He be growling like a motherfucker and shit. He be talking to Rocket like, I got the Ricola on deck in the back. Get your shit ready. You can win, Rock. You're like, God damn, nigga. You like 1,000,000 years old and shit. How the fuck you yelled and you ain't had a stroke or died or nothing yet? Look at this old ass nigga.
What?
How about you give us your autograph?
Get out of here! Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm conducting business. Move your little chicken ass.
The Apollo Creed's chain and shit. That's my nigga though, I swear to God. Because every time he be up in the fight, that nigga be the first one there and shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That nigga's rope hopping game was on Hall of Fame. That shit was legendary, goddammit. That nigga was always in the goddamn mix. Soon as that nigga Rocky scooped that nigga, he was right there. I ain't gonna hold you. Every time that goddamn bell was rang, that nigga hopped that rope like a motherfucker. That nigga was a warrior. I don't give a damn what you talking about, shit. Watch that old ass nigga.
It's a gutter wolf.
You seen this old ass nigga. How the fuck he yelling at people like that? You seen that old ass broken down ass nigga. How the fuck he sitting there yelling like that shit? And the nigga yelled like that in every scene of the goddamn movie until the nigga had a heart attack. Mr. T had to push the nigga. Mr. T was like, this nigga died like, ah. That's how you have a stroke, nigga. The nigga went, ah. How the fuck that's your last words on earth? Just, ah. How the fuck is that? Nigga, the pastor had to go, and we're gonna celebrate Mickey's life. And his last words was, ah. Like, his women, his wife, and children and shit was probably sitting in the pew like, oh, that's him. I know that was him. His final words was, ah. Oh, my God, it was ridiculous. I was loving that movie up until this shit right here happened. The whole movie was going good until I see some shit like this. I mean, they had the goddamn guitar and shit. The Rocky beat was on. They had the little guitar going, and shit like that. Everything was fine until that shit happened. And then the nigga had the nerve to yell out, yeah, nigga, no. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. I was so pissed off, I had to pause the movie. I had to turn on Google, Siri, and Alexa and ask all three of them bitches what the fuck happened. Not one of them bitches had not a goddamn answer for my ass and shit. Hell yeah, Rocky was a dope ass movie. I don't give a fuck all 5 of them motherfuckers. Cause you be sitting there and fall in love with the whole movie with the little piano, just dun, dun, dun. You be like, Adrian, Where the fuck is you at, girl? You be sitting there feeling all good about yourself because there's a heartwarming story, ain't it? After he done whipped somebody's ass and he bleeding, he said, I can change, and you can change, then everybody can change. I see Rocky lift the whole chariot up with his jaw alone. I was like, this has sold me. He was like, oh, this is the movie right here. Go on and watch Rocky. Go on.